What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. Listen, let me say something right off the rip. It's crowded at the bottom. And when I say that, I'm not just talking about space. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about the weight people put on you. See, the bottom is packed with people who are not even trying to rise. People who would rather tear down than build up. People who live off excuses and envy. That's why it feels like it's never enough room down there. Jail is crowded. The block is crowded. The clubs full of people spending their last to impress strangers is crowded. The circles full of hate, jealousy, and envy are crowded. And when you in those spaces, you can't breathe. Every move you make is constricted. Every dream you have is cramped. Every time you try to climb, somebody else is pulling you back down. But let me tell you something. When you start moving different, when you start thinking different, when you start buying things because you want them, not because you're trying to flex on somebody else, when you start making decisions for your future and not your image, that's when you realize the top is a different world. I don't buy jewelry to prove I got money. I don't buy a car to prove I'm winning. I don't buy clothes to prove I'm important. I buy it because I want it, because I don't have to impress nobody but me. And that's the difference you learn when you break out of the crowd. At the top, it's quieter. At the top, it's selective. At the top, you don't just surround yourself with just anybody. You seek out energy that matches yours. You choose frequencies that help you grow, because the higher you climb, the more you realize everybody can't come with you. And I know this right here for a fact. Everybody can't do what I do. Everybody can't think how I think. Everybody can't move how I move. And that ain't me being arrogant. That's me recognizing what makes me special. Because for a long time, I didn't fully appreciate that. I didn't appreciate me being me. But once I realized my value, once I understood that what I bring to the table can't be duplicated, that changed everything. Because when you know your worth, you don't move like everybody else. You don't need validation. You don't need permission. You don't need a crowd to clap for you to keep going. And here's the beauty of it. If you know your worth, you already rich. Even if your bank account says negative. Even if your circumstances say otherwise. You're rich in talent. You're rich in family. You're rich in health. You're rich in friends who really got your back. Money comes and goes. Fame comes and goes. But self-worth, that stays with you. And that's why I can pop my with confidence. Because even if I lost it all tomorrow, I'm still who I am. I'm still built different. I'm still one of them ones. So let me break this down one last time. It's crowded at the bottom. Crowded with hate, crowded with excuses, crowded with people who are comfortable staying stuck. But the top is where the growth is. The top is where the peace is. The top is where the blessings meet you. It's not lonely, it's just rare. And if you have the courage to climb, if you have the strength to separate, if you have the faith to believe in yourself, then you will find yourself there too. Because the reality is, everybody ain't built for the top. But if you know your worth, if you really know your worth, you will never be at the bottom again. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, Establish Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.